Today I'm going to show you how to install Z Poolform's Autocover forms. On this pool, we're using Coverpool's T4 track. All right, in order to insert our forms, you're going to have to take out this filler piece. The Autocover company, when they put the track on, they're going to have this all set up with this filler piece in. So that has to be removed. I just have a little pick that I like to use to get this started. Pull this out, and then we'll take out the insert. Now we essentially have the track empty and our form will plug right into here. This is the Autocover form for cover pools. We also carry forms for APC, CoverStar, and Aquamatic. You can see how it just snaps right in. Keep in mind, this is the Coverpool's T4 system. We place these spacers about every foot. The reason for these spacers is so the form doesn't compress. Like the rest of our Poolform system, we're just going to put the back on top. And then we're going to put our liner in. We're going to continue this around 3 sides of the pool. Keep in mind, the trough where the Autocover goes does not get the track. Next, we're going to show you how to do the corner. What we did here was we ran this side long. We bumped it all the way into the corner of the track, but we took a notch, if you see right here, out of the lip of the Autocover form. That allows you to put this piece right in, and now it forms a corner here where you could put this in, and you'll see we miter this. And we have a miter on this end, which will go right into there, held down with the back. So it's the morning of the pour. We have the pool all formed up. Joe is putting some release on the liners. We're stamping this job and we're using dust for our release. We're using the hide skimmer lids on this job. What's nice was we fill these with concrete, and when we stamp our deck, it'll basically become seamless. All right, the concrete is poured and cured, so I'm going to show you how to remove the forms. First, we're going to take out the spacers. I'm working inside the pool today because it's a shallow pool and there's no water in it yet. But this could all be done from up on top side. Now we'll just take the back off the form. Pull the rubber liners out. And then we're going to compress the form and start working it out. You can see the beautiful edge we got here. Now, if you notice inside the track here, there's absolutely no concrete in there because the forms themselves, because they totally cover the inside of the track, you'll see that it stops all concrete from getting inside of this track. I'm going to show you a little trick on getting the forms out. These particular forms are from Cover Pools, and they come out fairly easy, but some of the other models we sell, you have to compress them fully. So if you don't have a set of extra hands, if you use some short drywall screws and you put the screw into the right through the form, they'll compress the form down for you. Keep in mind, when you're putting the screws in, this screw hole that you're making here is going to be covered by the rubber liner, so it's not going to hurt anything. This is basically like having a free set of hands. We're going to keep these screws probably about 12 inches apart. You'll see I'm putting the screw in at an angle here to catch the bottom flange, because the bottom flange is a little bit shorter than the top flange. Now that all the screws are in, you're going to see how easy this form is going to come out. You don't even have to compress it, because it already is compressed. You can see after we pull the rubber liners out, we have just this little edge right here. If you really want to get a perfect job, you could just take a margin trowel and kind of scrape that edge down. Alright, if you remember when we were pouring the concrete, we showed you the hide skimmer covers, how we had them set up. This is what they look like finished. You can see how nice they look. They come right out, go back in, they almost disappear. Hide also supplies these really nice handles to pull out your covers with.